done it again. I went to Superdrug. It's the 3 for 2. It lures me in. I can't help myself. And then I accidentally ended up getting a couple of bits from Boots and eBay as well. So I only picked up 2 things from Boots, and actually they're both the same product. It's the 17 Stay Time Concealer in the shade Extra Fair. As you know, if you watch any of my other videos, I actually use this concealer all the time. I like to use it under my eyes and over areas of redness. This particular shade has been out of stock for a while, but I went in there and I found it. These were actually the last 2 in the shop, and it was buy one get second half price, so I just grabbed both of them, and as long as I keep the second one in the cellophane packaging, it'll be absolutely fine. So the next thing I got is actually from eBay. It's really hard to find stuff like this on the high street. It's actually some glitter glue. So this one is from Stargazer. It's called their Glitter Fix Gel. I think this was about £2. It wasn't very expensive. It is a really tiny bottle anyway, so it wouldn't be. I really want to get a little bit more creative with my makeup looks, especially now that I have this beauty channel. I really want to challenge myself and do a few things that are out of my comfort zone, and one of those things out of my comfort zone is glitter. And as you already know, I did some serious damage in Superdrug. There were actually a couple of bits that I did genuinely need, so I'll go over those first. This is the Garnier Skin Active Oil Infused Micellar Water. I think this is my 3rd bottle of this. I absolutely love this stuff. I really loved the original version of the Garnier Micellar Water when that came out. I still buy that from time to time, but most of the time I go for this one now. This one's a lot better if you've got quite dry skin like I do, because it just leaves it feeling really nourished. It's also really good at getting rid of makeup, so it's just really handy to have around. I love using this, and I'll probably keep repurchasing it. I think this was on offer. I think the usual price is about $5.99 and it was on offer for $3.99. So it was very affordable. I also picked up some Mitchum deodorant. I'm a human being, I sweat. This helps with that. I wasn't planning on getting any more makeup, but the 3 for 2 was still on at the time. I don't think it is now. I think I placed this order on one of the last days that they had this offer going. But there was a product that I really wanted to try. I actually saw my friend Natasha Summer review this. I'll leave the link to her channel in the description box if you're not subscribed to her already. But she reviewed these Gosh Lumi drops, and this particular one caught my eye. This is the shade Vanilla. So you just give them a little shake and then you just dot them out like this. It's just a liquid highlighter, and you can mix this with primers, you can mix it with foundations, or just wear it on its own. And it's a really subtle, beautiful sheen. It's not overly glittery or anything, it just kind of reflects the light in a really beautiful, natural way. And then the next purchase was actually inspired by Natasha as well. I've seen her talk about this particular palette a few times. This is the Makeup Revolution Neutrals versus Neutrals palette. I own quite a lot of eyeshadow palettes already, and most of them in fact are Makeup Revolution, so I really wasn't sure if I actually needed one, but as you know, I have a serious problem with eyeshadow palettes. I don't know what it is, but I can't seem to stop buying them, especially if they're really affordable like this one. But in my defense, this one did actually look quite unique. So I'll just open it up so that you can see. But it's this really interesting selection of shades. I don't think I own anything like this. I certainly don't have any kind of warm, almost matte colours like the ones here. There's also some really nice cool tone shades down here as well. I genuinely think that you could wear this eyeshadow palette all year round because the selection of colours is so interesting. So I think you could wear these 4 colours in the summer, you could wear these 4 in autumn. These are quite warm, quite dark, lots of red tones. I think these would be really nice in the winter. They're these sort of dark greyish purple tones. There's matte and a few shimmers there, and then I think these would be really beautiful in the spring. It's your classic kind of frosty pink shade, a lilac, and a really nice orange colour. And I just think that this looks absolutely beautiful. This was $6.99, but it is so pigmented. It has a mirror in there as well as this little brush. It's not a spongy brush, it's an actual proper brush with little bristles on it. And as if that wasn't bad enough, I actually got another eyeshadow palette. I know, I don't know what's wrong with me. I always have the best intentions when I go shopping. I try to find things that are different in my collection, things that I don't really have that could help me make some more interesting looks. And I really didn't need another eyeshadow palette, I'll be completely honest with you, but This one is a dupe for the Naked Free eyeshadow palette. I've actually been thinking about picking this up for a while, and even though I have other palettes that have pink shades in them, a lot of them don't complement each other. I can't wear all of them in the same look, whereas this one you can really do that. So I'm wearing it on my eyes today. As you can see, this is a lot heavier than something I would usually go for, but this eyeshadow palette really inspired me. I think it's absolutely perfect for spring. I think the darker colours will be really nice in winter as well. Yeah, I really like this palette. I think I'm really going to enjoy this, and it was only £4. You really can't go wrong. I thought I'd pick up a semi-sensible purchase next. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This is $7.99. You guys know that I love this. I use this in, I think I've used this in every single tutorial. It's kind of ruined other mascaras for me, if I'm honest. Nothing else really compares to this. It lengthens my eyelashes, it gives them volume, but it doesn't clump them together at the same time. It's a sort of thing where you can just put on one coat and you're good to go, or you can build it up a little bit as well, which is what I like to do. The only thing I would say is that I do tend to repurchase this quite a lot, like every 6 weeks or 2 months, because I find that I prefer it when it's a newer formula, when it's not as dried out. I know a lot of people are the other way around, but I tend to go through these quite quickly because I don't like it once it gets a bit drier. That's just me personally. But yeah, because it's so cheap, it doesn't really matter. I can just keep rebuying it every 2 months or so. Hey everyone, so I finished filming this video and then I realised that this product was still at the bottom of my bag. It was so small that I obviously completely missed it when I was filming my video, so sorry about that. But it's actually this Barry M Fine Glitter Dust, and it is absolutely beautiful. So this is the reason why I bought the glitter glue, really, because I want to try out some really different glittery, sparkly looks. I'll do a little swatch of it as well so that you can see it, but the shade is beautiful. And then the last thing that I got is something that I've been thinking about getting for a while. This is the Max Factor Creme Puff Blush. I've actually got 2 of these already. I've got the 2 pinkier shades in the range. I'm actually wearing Seductive Pink on my cheeks right now, but this one is in number 10 Nude Mauve. And this is a much more neutral colour. So it's kind of a light pink, but it's got a bit of brown thrown in there as well. It looks like the sort of colour that you could wear all year round with any makeup look, any eyes, any lip colour. This looks like it would complement anything because it's such a neutral shade. And like all the cream puff blushes, it's one of those formulas that are quite sheer at first. You can just build it up to suit the amount of colour that you want, which makes it quite ideal for pale people like me because I can just get a wash of colour, which is all I need really on an everyday basis. And that was everything I picked up. I can't believe I've been buying more makeup again. I don't know what's wrong with me, but hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this, and that's what's important. Let me know if you did in the comments. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, or if there's anything else that you think I should get. As you have already gathered, I'm very easily enabled. Give this a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys next Sunday at 9 AM. Bye!